I took off my heels as I sat down on my couch. My toes and sole were sore and aching wearing them all day. It is like punishing myself, but I need to wear them. It is required on my job to wear at least 1 inch heels. Sometimes it's exhausted to be a bright student. Mr. Wu offered me a job in his news agency, and I accepted it as why not? Let's just try it for some time. But it was kind of hectic and exhausted. Julie, my colleague, has started her maternity leave since last week, and I was the one who replaced in her absence. I have my schedule in the morning news and I have to deliver the night news along with my personal business. Dad wants me to join his company as well, but I refused him instantly as I don't want to create fuss for me as well as we. I know he will not bear me at his company, and I don't want mom and dad to get any idea about us having any bad relationship. I don't want to worry them in any way. They have earned a huge respect for me after adopting me, so I could do anything they ask me to do. Dad somehow knows that we always avoid me, so he asked me to take some time to think and then give me the answer. But I have already made up my mind that I am not going to join dad's company at all. It's not only because of we. I heard dad saying that his gang will also going to join the company. They were all weird. I don't want to face them at all. They always humiliated me along with we for no reason, and it's almost 3 years of graduation. The hell has passed, and I don't want to join it again. Even I have decided to join Uncle Lee company. Uncle Lee is dad friend and considered as rival in business. The rivalry is just a name. They are best of friends. Moreover, Zan, the only son of Uncle Lee, has a good friend of mine since childhood. So I think it would be better for me to join their company. That's best for all of us. I look at my wristwatch. It is already quarter to 11 in the evening. I stretched my body laying down on the couch. I felt relief. I glanced at the wall. I have been living in the apartment for almost 2 years now. It has one bedroom, one toilet, small kitchen, and living room. It was painted with a combination of sky blue and white. I was planning to move on into a bigger place, but I realized that this department is enough and affordable for me. I need to save my money to find my mother. Yes, my real mother. I always paid a visit to Spacer Orphan Foundation in London, where I was found by my adoptive parents at the age of 6. It is also a place where I grew up and learned a lot of things. In 7 years of living in the foundation, everybody in the orphan are my family. And after I left, I always find time to visit them and bring something that can make them happy. And after visiting 2 months ago, I found out that my mother is still alive, and in my own investigation, she is living in Thailand. I was legally adopted, but I asked my adoptive parent not to change my last name. And I am very thankful that they were very supportive. They welcome me in the family and treat me like their own. They provide me everything that I needed from my clothes, food, and they wanted to give me a lavish 18th birthday party in the hotel they owned, but I turned it down and instead I asked them to celebrate it to my orphan family. I was very happy that they allow me to do things I wanted to do. I'm so lucky to have them as my new parents. They sent me to one of the best university here in New York and let me took journalism because it's my only way of finding my real parents. Deposited money in my bank account as my allowance for my daily needs after I left on their house, but I opt not to touch the money. Though I have enough money as my scholarships and prizes, but I always have habit of charity and spend it on the children's education in orphan. And that's the reason I got Nobel Peace Prize at a young age. For my living, I worked as a part-timer in a coffee shop during the night and studied during day. It's been 12 years now. When his parents adopted me, I was 3 and we was 6 years of his age. I remember he was wearing jumpsuit and holding a football in his hand. I think he was going to play soccer with his friends. He was looking attractive, but his blue eyes were cold and impressive. We, it's good to catch you in time. I want you to meet Lisa. And from now on, she will live in the house with us. I remember Dad introduced me to him. This taste is obvious in his eyes, though he never looked at me, not even a glance. I have to go to my saucer event. I need to be there in an hour. I remember him saying as a response on his father. Since day one of living on their house, we has a hesitation treatment toward me. I can't remember him being good to me. He was cold, ruthless, arrogant, and very insulting, especially when his parents were not around, and that means most of the time, because his parents were always away from the vacation. He ordered me not to go out in my room whenever he is home. He don't want to see my face. He calls me names, bastard, bitch, whore. I don't know. I don't know why he hated me so much, and it was an open secret to everyone except his parents. There was a time that I was alone in a big house. We went for his motorcycle race. His parents were in Paris having a 2 week vacation. Housemates were at the food shopping. I was in the library sitting comfortably in a large navy blue long chair reading the book. One thing I liked living here in the Kims was they have a very huge library and where I spend most of my time after helping the household chores like watering the plant, helping our head cook in the kitchen, and cleaning room. I was reading the national heroes in paperback when I received a call from Salva, the housemaid, asking me a favor to get V's laundry and put it in the washing area. I was skeptical at first, but since V is away, I don't see any problem with it. I walk up to the second floor where V's room located. His room was very far from mine. I slowly opened the door cool his good cool smell find my nose. This is my first time to enter his room. I wander my eyes. It was very huge. It was painted with brown oak. His picture of motorsports racing were on the wall. His books and CDs were disorganized. Took time to arrange them. I also piled his pillow near the headrest and fixed his bed cover. I searched for the laundry basket and found them near his closest that was left open. I bowed down to pick the laundry basket when I heard footsteps approaching